Hey y'all, he's cool.
And he's Kegs. What's up, buddy?
Hey y'all, and welcome to the Cool-Kegs podcast, place for gamers to post up, cut up, and do anything but shut up, because none of us like doing that. So,
who does that?
Today I have a for and we'll introduce our guests, and they can put it on this as well. But Mr. Breeze.
Yes, sir.
What animal do you feel like you can solo barehanded? No prep time, no prep time, no nothing. Just fucking trots up on you.
And I 100% know I can handle just with my hands.
Just with your hands. Fucking just with home and defense. What do you got?
The name is called, well, the animal is called Breezy's Python, and it's nightly. Sometimes in the morning. You know, I think I could take a decent sized deer, like a young, I don't know, young buck or something. Nothing huge. I think I could break its neck. I know for a fact.
It just, I would just like to. I feel the need to tell you that you just couldn't.
You don't think so?
You just couldn't. There's YouTube videos that you can go ahead and check later. You ever watch Two Idiots try and lasso a doe?
No. I mean, I've seen the kangaroo
it's
stuff.
Hilarious. It's hilarious.
You
know what? You might. I'll say it. You might. I don't know. I don't know what level of honey badger you're on, but yeah, this was like a thing going around for a while. Of like what animal can you take on? And there are some people out there with absolutely ridiculous ideas as to what they can solo with their bare hands. So much so that I was concerned for these people. Yeah. Like one guy's like, 2 wolves, no problem, all day. And I'm sitting here like, barehanded, 2 of them at the same time.
No.
Now keep in mind, this particular individual that said this is noted at 5'8" and 122 pounds. And 122 pounds. 122? The wolf will outweigh the individual in the fight, let alone 2 of them.
The animal ninja.
Yeah, no, I'm sitting here like
5 foot. He's 5'7".
Oh,
MMA.
What was that?
He fights in MMA. My buddy.
Who's that?
Is that our guest? Did you unmute our guest?
Oh, who is that?
Oh shit,
that's me.
Oh shit, what's up, Hi-Ho?
Everybody, welcome, Hi-Ho. Hi-Ho, how are you doing, my man?
Doing good, man.
Well, you're wearing the right logo, so
my dog
you are doing
good.
good.
Trying to kill lizards.
You're wearing the right logo. I'm just saying. 3P for about 9 more years.
It's I got that hurt.
Shout out, big love.
I called the first Super Bowl.
Patty Mahomes.
I called the first Super Bowl a year ago. 2 years ago, I'd say.
Well, you're a Chiefs fan,
so Breeze,
right?
you're gonna go with the deer though, right? Hold on. You're going with the deer, Breeze?
That's true. The deer.
You are going with the deer?
Yeah.
Okay. So since our guest is here, what's our guest think they can solo barehanded with no prep time?
What animal is it?
Any.
That's the question.
Yeah.
Whatever you think you can take with your bare hands. What can you beat into submission to the death?
American Bulldog.
An American Bulldog.
I've done it before.
So a coyote. A coyote. We're gonna go with coyote on that one. We're gonna.
A bulldog is a freaking. It's like King Kong to a wolf. Can be. Depends how old it is.
Can be.
How big it is. And this one was military trained too in Ireland. And it was a dog fight. I had a dog, a Great Dane, and I had to break up the fight. There were 2 alpha males going at it. It was just go in there, and I had to start pushing, swinging, all that.
Boy, that sounds like a chat in
any Discord. It was in Kansas City too. It happened in Kansas City.
That sounds like any Discord chat I've ever been in.
That must have been right after the Super Bowl.
No, this was 2018.
Well, hi ho. So
Yeah.
timeout, reset. Good question, Cakes. By the way, because other than my Python, the truth is the deer would take me. But hi ho, you're known as hi ho. Can you tell us a little bit about you? What other games maybe have you played?
I'm on Call of Duty Warzone. I just started that. I'm hi-ho on there.
Nice. Nice.
And MetalStorm.
Absolutely.
MetalStorm on there.
Well, by the way, what do you think about MetalStorm?
Here's a dirt bike game I was just playing. I'm hi-ho on there also. It's cool. You guys ever played Excite Bike?
No.
For like NES way back in the day. This was Nintendo, like the first
Excite
Nintendo.
Bike, absolutely. Yeah, that was the first thing you could actually mod tracks and stuff. Yeah. I'm with you.
There's a game on mobile. I mean, it has ads. I paid the $5 to get rid of the ads. I like the game. It reminded me of Excite Bike.
Right on.
And I have Apple, so I can't download the game on my phone. You can on Androids. I know that.
Well, and I'll have to look for it. And what was it called? Do you remember?
Here, let me look real quick.
No problem. Take your time. I'm just curious. I like
Mad. It's a Mad Skills MX3.
MX3. Okay.
Yes,
right.
it's the one that they came out with.
Well,
but that's the only one I played.
Here's the rough cut of it.
For a while.
How is it that we all know each other? Did you play any other games?
Skywarriors.
Skywarriors. Voldemort is what most of our listeners call that. But no, inside of Skywarriors, how long did you play that? Like, you know.
I mean, I have 2 matches in 2 months right now in the games.
Well, why is that? But why?
Very much.
I'm just curious.
I left once the next year came out. Year 8, dude, it ruined it. That game was right away. I was like, "Fuck this game."
Yeah, see, and I wasn't even there to see that.
I spent too much money. I spent too much money on that game, and
how much money did you spend actually?
Didn't we all?
I don't even know. I didn't even want to look, dude.
like, is it that bad? Like, tens of thousands, hundreds?
I mean, it was thousands, probably.
Thousands?
Yes.
That's kind of where we landed. I'm just saying. Anyway.
I'd say at least, with how many counts, like from being reported on people too, that's what pisses me off. I couldn't, whenever in court of law in the United States, you have the right to see your accusers. They give you something that's called like a discovery.
Yep.
Whenever you're getting charged for something.
Yep.
And I could see who's telling on me because it's happened to me before. I've seen statements written on me from people, and I was just like, I took care of these people. I did. Put food on the table for them. I took their kids to school even because they wouldn't wake up. And I was like, fuck. But anyways.
Well, my thing is, what do you think about MetalStorm?
That's what it is. Huh?
What do you think about MetalStorm?
Sorry, say that again. MetalStorm's awesome.
Yeah.
For real, you don't need to spend money on it. But I'm impatient, and I did.
Yeah, welcome
so is he.
Yeah, I have. What am I up to now, Kegs? What do I have? I have the F1, which, I actually had stuff saved up, but I don't know.
I have the Jag. I got the Seppi. I was calling it the Seppi.
It is a Seppi. I'm sorry, that's what we call it. It's a Seppi. That's what it is. But it's a Seppi Jaguar. Yeah. Well,
but it's not on the description. Whenever it tells you the title of the plane, the name of it, it doesn't say it on there.
Well,
Skywarriors.
I just want to take
we can look at it and be like, that's a Seppi though.
Well, I definitely want to take this moment,
I got the same paint job Skywarriors had too on it with the Jaguar paint.
Yep. It was close.
Too.
It was close. Well, here's the thing.
I like looking good.
I definitely want to you guys can't see this right now as we're talking, but I definitely want to big shout out to LFP for our new background and basically our studio. So that's a big thing, and big thank you, bro. Yeah.
Oh yeah, did I mention I was a murder on Skywars?
You were what?
A murder.
Omerta.
Omerta?
The Omerta?
Yeah, I've known Breeze for about, I'd say, 10 months.
Yeah,
now,
almost
maybe
easy, something like that. Yeah, but here's the thing: you can't be the real Omerta because the real Omerta eats babies and kicks puppies, right?
Kicks puppies. Hell no.
See.
I'll kick my dog in the ass.
Well, here's the thing: like Kegs, you know Omerta
She's not a puppy though.
We may have met before.
once or twice. I'm trying to decide.
Once or twice. Times 20.
Well, I'm trying to
A
decide.
few times you ghosted me though. So
Ooh,
Me?
ouch. Me?
Breeze.
That sounds.
Oh, Breeze.
Oh, that sounds like.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, I
He
mean,
floated away. Yeah. He
Yeah.
floated away on the breeze.
It's all roses
He's
on
like,
this side.
he lives too close. I can't mess with him.
Oh,
He'll get
hey,
too
by the
close.
way, I just told him in Cage, you can ask him live. I didn't catch the fact that you were talking about coming to Kansas City until today. Like, that's how, like, last night, yeah, it wasn't happening. I was on.
Yeah, it didn't.
Oh, it didn't happen. Okay, good.
But
Like, at least I know more. You didn't come up this way. Because seriously, I would definitely come chill with you, bro. For real. Just say what's up. Maybe we can, make something out of it too. But like the whole Omerta thing.
We could have met like at UMKC or not UMKC.
Are you talking about
UK or UK? Yeah, Bayhawk in Lawrence.
in Lawrence?
That's where my cousin is at. I
So
have cousins. I have cousins that live in Lawrence and an aunt and uncle that lives in Topeka.
So I'm about an hour and 15 minutes from Lawrence. And then Topeka is like 2 hours, something like that. But I would definitely come to Lawrence because, I mean, honestly, man, we can make a day out of it. We could go, just have a drink or something, eat some dinner. But yeah, it would be cool to just meet you and say what's up. But for the
Kansas
people that
City's
don't
got
know,
so many good. The restaurant scene in Kansas City is way better than St. Louis.
so is the music scene.
It's killing St. Louis.
Dude, Kansas
Whenever
City is
I
killing
lived up there for 3 years, and I was like, dude, their restaurants are so much better. And like the downtown area, it's cleaner.
It's crazy.
St. Louis, fucking.
I almost took you up on that offer for the Ameristar thing, by the way.
The what?
The Ameristar.
Oh yeah.
Well, so if we were going to talk about this seriously, what we're getting ready to lead into,
What are you doing?
I think I'm going to put the gambling addiction hotline, in the description if that's okay, because I think this is actually an important thing that you can talk about.
Yes.
So the Ameristar thing, for
Yes.
everybody that's listening and doesn't understand, hi-ho, Omerta, is, well, I guess, a high-level gambler, I guess, pro gambler, I don't know. Can you explain kind
No. I'm not a pro gambler.
of... Well,
I thought I could be, but whenever you lose $5,000 in one night, and you just got out of prison 10 months ago,
yeah.
it was hard. I was like, fuck. So I started drinking, smoking weed, like nonstop. Like it was bad.
Yeah.
And
Well-
people knew that dude that I was gaming with. You knew Breeze whenever I was on TDS because you were there with me with the Death Star whenever I first started the game. And
I didn't know any of this, though.
I remember somebody said something about my mom. Like I felt an earthquake. And I was actually living back at my parents' house at this time because of it, of gambling.
What are you doing?
I lost my home. You lost your home. Not you, but
Yeah, no, I got
that's
you.
what I'm thinking to myself. I'm saying that myself. I'm like, you lost your home. What the fuck? And so who do you call? I'm like, mommy.
Mom, yeah, mom would be my first call. Well, but
It's
here's
like,
the
what?
thing. Here's the thing. How did you find yourself $5,000 deep? Like, explain that night to me.
I didn't drink in like, I think it was like 6 years. And that night I did. I was sober whenever I walked in there. You know, I was just trying to have some fun with a few of my buddies that I met there. I came by myself. I met them there. They ended up leaving. They left me. I acted like I was leaving. I didn't want to be like, hey, you know.
Well, what made you go back? Like, were you already down?
They would have drugged me out of there.
Well, were you already down at that point?
Yeah.
So it was about
whenever they were leaving.
Thing?
I think it was, dude, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, too. It was late. I was like, fuck. 2 o'clock in the morning. I lost at that point. At that point in time, I lost $3,000. So I just kept going to ATM. You know, I was like, I gotta get my money, some of it back. You know, I just kept, that was my mindset at that time. And then after that, like every week that I got paid, I just kept going to the casino. I was like, every paycheck, I was like, right there, straight to the casino. And I just kept losing. I was like, fuck. But there's a sense of pride, you know, like for us men, whenever we lose something that we knew we had control of, we could have walked away. If we lost so much, you know, like say if I just lost like $500 that night, I could have still walked away. They're not holding me. They don't have a pistol to my head, you know, saying you got to keep gambling, you know. But that's why I felt like whenever it happened.
Well, dude, you're so open, by the way. I want to thank you for coming on and talking about your life so openly.
Well, you know, Mac, you know, my buddy. Dude, I haven't talked to Mac in a while.
Of course I know Mac.
I would give him a big old bear hug if I seen him.
Dude, he's offered for me to land like at the airport 10 miles away from him, and you know which one it is. So, I honestly, I love Mac. T-Mac, we miss you.
Yes.
Hope you're around.
Oh shit.
All love, bro. Kegs knows T-Mac.
I do indeed.
I said some stupid shit to him. I regret it. Just because he didn't like it. I was trying to send him a gift card, a redeem code, and he didn't message me back for like I'd say about 2 weeks. I didn't hear from him. Might have been that at the most it was 2 weeks. I was just like, you know what? Fuck you. I was like, you can't even text a motherfucker back. You know, and I felt bad. As maybe he still feels some type of way about me, about what I did. Because, you know, REB and Skywarriors, we had that fucking game on fire, dude. We were fucking, we were the enemy to everyone.
Well, I mean,
and really, we had a right.
Talk about
how
you guys started REB. Yeah, talk about REB and kind of why it started. I mean, talk about all that.
I met Yo Mama. You know Yo Mama?
Mm-hmm.
Florida boy. Marine.
Yep.
Ex-Marine.
Yep.
Good dude, man. He's a good dude. I met him on a match. He killed me the first match, actually. He smoked me. The first time I met him on there. And I got on English and I seen him on there. Started talking shit to him and giving him shit, and next thing you know, I think it was like not even a month later, they broke away from the batch. That's why they call themselves the Rebellion. They just rebelled. They didn't like Flash. That's how it was. Flash was starting some shit up supposedly. I'm cool with Flash. You guys know Flash?
I do. I mean, he's never done anything personally.
The Flash man.
Well, that's the thing. He's never done anything personally.
I remember Yo Mama. I used to match up with him all the time. I remember him.
I actually know Yo Mama.
Yeah, I don't even know if he's still playing or not because I haven't been on there. And I got a new Discord too that I made.
So you
phone got stolen from the casino actually a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
at
so
the table.
yeah. Unfortunately, we were scheduled to do a podcast from the casino, and someone stole your damn phone, bro. Like, I didn't make it public. I didn't want to say anything because I wanted to save it for this. But like, how ironic! Like, he was going to be set up in the casino and shit, just chilling with us. And yeah. And next thing I know, it was like 4 days later. He's like, "Dude, my phone got stolen." And I was like, "Well, yeah, that's okay. Next time, it's not okay, but you know what I mean." Like,
no, it happened the day before. The day before.
I just remember, like, there was
4
days I couldn't get a hold of you either, and I was like, "Oh no, what changed?"
Yeah.
But
I just got on my old lady's. I got on her phone and I started an account, and I got a hold of. You guys don't know Deuce. Deuce is Wild from Dog Squadron. Do you? You ever play against him on MetalStorm? Do you play MetalStorm?
I do play MetalStorm.
Yeah.
I
don't recall the name though.
Well, why we have a moment since
that's my
since
name
you brought
on
that
Discord too. I got the tag. It's Dogs of War. He's a military vet. Also, he's a retired vet. We have a Vietnam vet on our team, and people that are serving right now.
So that's your squad, dogs, basically.
Dogs of War.
Dogs of War. So if you look for a new squad, and let me shout this out. We're talking about MetalStorm the game. It's a 5v5 player versus player jet aircraft game available on iOS, Android, and PC via Epic Games, the creators or the hosts of Fortnite. So be sure to check out MetalStorm. It's actually a really fun game, free to play. But there's also other options. So if you're impatient like Omerta, myself, and if you're very patient like Kegs, yeah, it works for all of us. So definitely check them out.
I think I've only bought like 2 planes on MetalStorm, and it was one of them. I was short like 10 aircraft credits, and I'm like, fuck it.
Well, if we're talking about money, on MetalStorm,
I think I spent like 300.
I would have to check, but I'm probably around 300 or 400, something like that. I don't know, maybe more. I think
I'm at like 50.
Well, but the flight pass is all you really need, right? So if we're talking about that, but
yep.
I mean, honestly, if we talk about the flight pass, like, what else do you really need unless you're looking for paints or skins or something?
Yeah, the flight pass, it's good. It does add up.
It does add up.
I pay for it also.
Well, here's the thing. I understand. So they seem like they're managing this better than Wildlife did. And I'm sorry for my opinion, but
by leaps and bounds.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is highly affordable from a community like us, and it's no different from a Star Trek community or a racing community. All these games cost a little bit of something, but this one's pretty well balanced, and they don't squeeze you to death.
I like the thing on Skywarriors though. A lot of people flew solo.
Yeah,
they didn't want to fly with squad mates. They wanted to make their points. On this game, there's a lot more unity in your team, right? In your squadron, because you have to group up.
Well, and
to make points for everybody.
Their mission Sorry, buddy. Go ahead.
Your points. I was just ending with that. It's all you gotta do is put in time with your team. You log in. I log in with the dogs. Every time I log in, there's somebody online. At least one.
Yep. And it's nice.
It's cool. I get on to play in my squadron. There ain't jack shit going on in there.
You have a squadron?
What's your squadron?
You have Cool-Kegs.
Oh yeah, the one that's actually open to join.
Yeah, I did see that. I talked to you about that on the game too. I was like, you got your own squadron?
Sort of.
Well, so originally, here, I'll give you something on this one. You'll chuckle. So this whole thing, the podcast, started because me and Fuzznuts were hitting the bottle, a little left-handed Pepsi action. Well, not left-handed Pepsis. I don't drink beer anymore, really. But down on some whiskeys, and that's how this whole thing started. Well, then we were sitting there bullshitting one night, and we were drinking whiskey again. Well, I don't know what the fuck he was drinking. I was drinking whiskey again, probably vodka for that guy. And
apple pie.
It's iced tea. It's just iced tea. I wanted to show you some respect, bro.
But we were sitting like, oh, let's make our own squadron real quick here. But I'm like, fuck it, I don't give a damn. And then this fucker he goes, here, you're the owner, and then he leaves.
Dude,
And I'm like, oh, I'm by myself now. Cool.
here's the funny thing about that. I literally didn't even go anywhere. I just accidentally like made you owner and then left. But I had no tag. No tag. I don't know, man. It was an accident. That's how.
And then like
good I am.
a week or two later, I log back in to play a match or two, and all of a sudden it's like there's a notification up by the squadron bar, and the squad's completely open. Like just fucking apply and have at it. That's all we got. And there's like a little notification. I'm like, oh, cool. Did someone join? And I open it, and it's this fucker coming back. So we are an army of two.
Always have been.
Numero
Man.
dos.
Always have been. But
hey, you guys have always been cool to me. Breeze might not have liked me for about a month on SkyWars.
see, and I'm trying to remember because I asked
PBS bullshit hopped off.
But so
I
I
would like to
asked
talk
Kegs.
about that.
I don't remember exactly. Like I honestly asked him, is he famous or infamous? Because I can't remember. Like, dude, honestly, this feels like you got to admit every week in this kind of area community games this style. I mean, it feels like I don't know a month. Every week feels like a month for me. So I don't know if it's like that for you.
Dude, it flew by the time. It just flew by.
And crazy, when did I ghost you, by the way? I'm so sorry.
The effort put in on that game.
But when did I'm so sorry.
I did, like, to recruit for people and all that. Like, I helped build REB whenever they started. I was their top recruiter. I mean, I recruited for other squadrons while I was on.
Have you ever heard the name Grimmy before?
Huh?
The name Grimmy?
Grimmy? Yeah, Grim.
Mm-hmm. Not the young one.
I talked to him last night.
Yeah, the South African Grim?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Yeah, how's he doing?
I heard he's doing okay, but I messaged Joust. He's a developer. He actually got a hold of me. I was surprised on Discord, dude. Now, he just messaged me out of the blue. He goes, so what do you think about the game? I was like, wait a minute. I seen your name on MS server. I was like, dude, you're a developer. I was like, you're a dev, dude. I was like, what's up? And I've never had a developer from any game contact me like that and ask me for my input. I gave them some ideas.
Well, Joust is actually...
They've yet to happen, but they're great ideas. It's actually easy.
I don't know if you heard me. He's actually the owner.
The owner. I didn't know that. I never asked him that or nothing, but he's always appreciated my feedback. Like, I remember there was like a big update probably 3 months ago on that game, and I log in, the gifts that they gave us, I was like, holy shit. I was like, dude, I can upgrade 2 planes and get one. Got a new one. Bought a new one with it. And so I just messaged him. I was like, dude, thank you. I was like, a lot of people could use that. And I was like, that's a good gift you guys gave us. I was like, you should do it for every month for everybody's birthday.
I think I've seen that. Well, here's the thing. So, like, that's what's incredible about MetalStorm, man. Like, these guys. Do you know the story about MetalStorm? We've spoke about it a few times, but
I really don't know like how it began.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
So,
like, if they broke away from the Skywarriors, like if.
So what they're actually Z2 developers. You're talking Candy Crush, major label games. I can't say the name of the game that this probably prior was, but what I can say is there's a lot of familiarity in this and an arcade game that we probably all grown up with. And basically 16 developers decided to split off. They were going to basically shelve the project, and 4 years later they have this iteration. So they started with, apparently, the way I understand it, some type of a sim-based kind of thing. And they ended up doing this PvP kind of thing with some great graphics. Again, they work with Boeing, so it's like, yeah, it's all eggs are in one basket. So for the owner to contact just a player like you, like me, like the next guy that might probably get that DM, that's why I'm proud to be part of MetalStorm community, dude. Like these guys care. They care, bro. They really do. Now you may disagree with this and that and whatever, but they're also trying to figure it out too. So, I mean,
you know, like people complain about like servers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you might have a bad connection for 1 or 2 matches, but after that, it's gonna get better.
Yep.
You know, it kind of clears out. They'll spread, the servers will kind of spread everybody out. You know, it's not going to be perfect.
It's not.
I told you, I said, also, I'm like, I'm not a game developer, but I know from common sense that not every match is going to be peachy, you know. It's not going to be, it's not going to be perfect.
Absolutely. It's like any time I have to play against Kegs, he's always at a handicap.
Mentally, yeah.
He's always just crashing.
I don't know, buddy. Your turn, Kegs.
Kamikaze Kegs. Kamikaze Kegs.
Kamikaze Kegs. Killer Kegs is what they say.
Yep.
Killer Kegs.
Yeah, well, that was from Bread and Circus, from back in the Sky Warriors days. He came up with that one.
We should meet at the Legends, by the way.
Because apparently there was a lot of people that got that would get like real ornery whenever I was opposite on the map. Apparently, I'm like, I didn't think I was that big of a fucking whatever over there, and they're all like, yeah, no, your name popped up, especially back when you had the SU. Bad days. And I'm like, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. You know how many times I got my shit rocked by like Ghost and Double Deuce? Come the fuck on. Don't start with me.
Double Deuce, by the way.
Double Deuce. God.
Didi was a beast.
Well, so this whole segment started with just send my love to Grim. He's the whole reason why this probably even began. So just send him some love, bro. So I do have another question for you, though. I've got to pop up my cue card here, unfortunately. But what's it? You said that there is a trick, though, as far as claiming like taxes and stuff. If you found yourself in that spot, as far as gambling.
Oh yeah, with gambling. Yes, I was one to tell people that because a lot of people don't know. Like you can actually file for every penny that you spend.
Really?
You go to a casino, you know, whenever you become a member, they give you a card, and you can hand it to the person behind the table, and they keep track of everything that you're spending and that you're winning. No matter what, it comes down to spending with getting your money back.
Yeah.
Like if you win big, like I've won bunch of times, like $5,000 in a night. The next night I'll lose it.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it is a sickness. It is a sickness, right? So
trying to go high ho.
Yeah, hi ho. I like the way you said it too, hi ho. but the thing is like, so I don't know. How do you feel about gambling today? Do you still indulge? Do you want to? Are you over it?
I do. I tell everybody whenever I'm there. You know, I let them know.
Cut me off.
It's not a secret. Like the command, I call it commander, not the owner. The MS that I'm with. I tell Deuce. Deuce is wild on there. I tell him he knows everything about me.
Yeah.
You know, he's a solid dude. He's a good dude.
And that was
what he does for a job. Also, he drives away like mountain wolves or mountain lions. I mean, not mountain wolves. Mountain lions or bears from his neighbors' homes and stuff like that.
Sounds like a cake.
A bunch of dogs.
Yeah.
You got his number? I gotta talk to this guy.
People don't know Kegs is he's a bear assassin. He's not a human assassin. He's a bear assassin. That's why he's constantly traveling in the woods. Homeowners put hits out on these bears. They get
I will neither confirm nor deny any of these statements. I will neither confirm nor deny any of these statements. I do sadly have to be that guy. Right. It is getting to be that time.
It is about that time, unfortunately. So, before we leave, last thoughts, Omerta. You have the floor. Anything you want to shout out? I'll do this. I'll do you a favor real quick. dogs, the squad. Check them out in MetalStorm. Any other games?
It's a military ran squad. Their command is all military, vets or serving right now. So they're good people. Like I told Weagle, what's up, Weagle? I hope you listen to this. I told him you would like him.
Weagle? Yeah.
What? Everyone knows Weagle.
Yeah.
You guys know, don't you?
Yep, I know Weagle.
Man, he's a good man. Him and Trainwreck, you know. I wish I talked to Yo. I haven't seen Yo Mama.
I haven't seen him since.
Heard from him.
Yeah.
A long time. I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay also. I've wondered about him.
It's kind of real here, isn't it?
Prayers always go out to them because they're firefighters, police officers, and just blue collar guys. A lot of blue collar, hardworking men. You get to know on here.
Well,
good guys.
Well, and I think if anything, we got to wrap up. But if anything, I hope the podcast actually has done nothing but strengthen relationships. Maybe started new ones. I don't know. But that's kind of the underlying entire goal. Just masquerading as two clowns. So, long of the short.
Because our Warriors, it was squad. For your squad, and then friends became enemies.
I know. It's competitive nature, though. I like the layout in MetalStorm right now. I really do. I think it was a good healing point for a lot of people, not just us. Metal Wings too. So
you're absolutely right, Freeze.
But I'll tell you what, sir. We'll have you back on again. I promise. Hopefully, it doesn't take you 10 more months. I'm sorry about that. I am so sorry. Like, we're still booked a month out plus, but the thing is, it wasn't personal, man. Like, Kegs and I didn't expect the impact and the community response of something like this. So, but my friend, I wish you a great evening. But with that being said,
likewise.
He's been cool.
He's been Kegs, and
we're the fuck out.